Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room. He found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you. Running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
It's a running room. Running on the Jets. Attack. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Gets it out quickly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
When you're a opponents scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's going for the big play. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun. Give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And the Wildcats are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, 1st and 10 again.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Let's go, man. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
First snap in this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got a man, it's Daniels. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
Trying to get behind the defense. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Miami.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback keeps him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Johnson looking to throw. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Great spot to attack there, right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them real.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down, it creates second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run. I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback making checks. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Canes. And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Kansas City, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. gets and wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Kansas State quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. First and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always running, just exhausting.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback keeper. He's loose. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's back. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now he'll fire back into the middle. Pulls it in. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. And he holds it in at the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Now on the move. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
That's the end of the first half. Miami, 24, Kansas State.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carr. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
First and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's back. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There we go. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
Fires to the middle. It's complete.
And it's another Miami Hurricanes.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. The offense changing the play. To the air. It's back. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Canes get it past the sticks.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They want to run this quarterback. Gets it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
He'll take it himself. It's a seam wide open.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
The Wildcats in the hurry-up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Johnson looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Miami 31, Kansas State 21.
So we open the final period with a third down play. This is a designed run. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Timeout, Miami.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision. Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll come out to the 25. At a return.
Ready up.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Beck. Find his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got it in the middle. It's Pringle. Turning it on. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, this offense has a ton of speed at wide receiver, and they can generate explosive plays throwing it down the field. It's not just going to be go routes and post throws. How about executing the corner route against man-to-man coverage?
Quick completion on the out. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Pringle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield full first.
Finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Manning. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Canes. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up.
Of the first quarter, with the score, Miami 14, Texas 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away to buy time. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Manning. Got his man on the right. On the move at the 30. Wide open space. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds a man on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
Quickly complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Snagged in the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's got an open man.
And another Miami Hurricane.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring it for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's back. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Miami 17, Texas 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They believe they can run right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will likely be the last play of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Miami 17, Texas 7.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's back. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. catch in the middle. It's Pringle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
Touchdown, Hurricane! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass hauled in inside the 15.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Here's a point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Catch made on the out route. Here he goes. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. The Canes line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Canes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him...
He's looking deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other...
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gonna bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Makes the read. Has the 1st down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Penn State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they'll set up the PAT. And the PAT is good. It puts him in front, 14-13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's an out route, the catch made. Canes will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And, oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. And you can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Penalty makes it 1st and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver are perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Allen. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 13 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And it's a direct snap. They'll toss it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? He's in the clear. Powering through the defender. Legs still churning, won't go down. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. To throw, it's Aller. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. On 4th and long, giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still losing by 13.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. looking downfield. It's Beck. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, we'll start to wonder, should I go for this?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Beck. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And they've got him. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Back to throw. It's Allen. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First play of the drive now from the 25. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
To the air. It's back. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Send the back in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Penn State. His passing game is still on fire. Well, no no supplies from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Back to pass. It's Aller. Intercepted in the end zone. Ball is loose. Who can recover? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. And the crucial 2-point conversion is good. Makes it just a 7-point game now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. You'll call for the fair catch here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
To the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Beck. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just.
Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pounding away with the run game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The shotgun running play call. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This one will be fair caught. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a 1st.
And it's a direct snap. Pitch to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just just a short gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Movement here from the tight end. Back to pass. It's Aller. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.